following contest is for the World of Wrestling United States Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by the Prince of Passion, Kenny Casanova, and various other members of Kenny Casanova. From the land of the right stuff, here is Brodie Lee.
You would take note there that our GM, Marty the Party Vane, used a cheat sheet to announce that match, and he didn't even have all the stuff down. He just said various members escorting Camp Casanova. All right, let's listen to Casanova rap, I guess. Not a whole lot of rhythm there, I don't think. I'll give the Prince of Passion that. No one's sang along with it.
Weighing in at 274 pounds, the World of Wrestling United States Champion, Jact.
And out of nowhere, about a month ago, Jimmy Jack Cash defeated the throat load, Brodie Lee, for the United States Championship. And here he is, looking jacked as ever. Jimmy Jack Cash making his way to the ring right now with that equalizer in his hand. And on the other side of the ring right now, we see Kenny Casanova, the coward that he is, the yellow coward that he's running from Jimmy Cash. Well, then again, I probably would run too, as the man is sporting a bat. And there he is, World of Wrestling United States Championship, in this title bout, preparing to face the former champion, the man who he beat only a few short weeks ago in the likes of throat load Brodie Lee. Again, when trying to get yourself mentally prepared for a bout like this, you have to think of all of the factors that come into play. And not only is he going to be facing an individual who is taller than him and definitely has a reach advantage. Look at the length of those guns on the throat bone right there. You also have to take into consideration that there's not one manager at ringside, there are two. So we can get a shot of them right here. We got the Prince of Passion, Kenny Casanova, also with the lovely Shayna. If our man Kermit would get a shot of that, Kermit's out of position. Nonetheless, Jimmy Cash is going to have both eyes in the front of his head and two in the back to keep all of his eyes on the forces coming at him for this bout. And Kenny Casanova is doing some obscene things to that bat outside of the ring. Throw load Brodie Lee, psyching himself up for the bout, hasn't stepped foot yet in the ring, but I'm sure the throat load wants to bring the gold back to Camp Casanova. throat load, making his entrance. Looking at that oh-so-familiar gold, United States Championship. Let's bring it over to Camp Casanova, making sure that they rightfully approve, which they do. And I don't think Hot Bod Todd, he wouldn't let the grubby mitts of Kenny Casanova hold onto that gold for too long because it probably would disappear. Audience getting behind the Jact one, Jimmy Cash, sporting those pork chop Elvis sideburns and a couple of dips for good measure. Pearl Harbor attack, but missed on the clothesline is the throat load, the receiving end of a Jimmy Jack clothesline and a big right hand. Off to the ropes. The throat load so wisely holds onto the ropes and takes a powder. Now Kenny Casanova coming over. He's asking the girls if they want throat load's number. Do you see this? Got a pen? You see that? That's a little bit ridiculous. Baseball slide by Jimmy Jack Cash to the unsuspected members of Camp Casanova running around the outside of the ring. Now in the throat load, shrugging it off. Back into the ring now. Throat load Brodie Lee, ready to tie it up with Jimmy Jack Cash, U.S. champion. A waist lock here. Turning into a side headlock. Spinning around for what would have been a hammerlock, back into a side headlock. And now, onto the mat for some mat wrestling. Wrist lock. Another crushing side headlock by the big biceps, Jimmy Cash. Using the momentum against him, throws him in for the ride. Shoulder block by James Cash. Jimmy Cash coming off the ropes, going for what would have been a hip toss. And he takes the throat load down. Throat load walking back in to a big body slam with ease. Jimmy Cash just hoists the man up in the air and drills him into the mat. Jimmy Cash's opponent, #1 contender for the U.S. Championship, dropped on his back, and Jimmy Cash goes for the cover, and only a 2 count. Jimmy Cash sizing his man up into the corner. Big knife edge chop onto the throat load, and another one. Echoing within the ribs. That chop feeling full force on the lungs of the throat load. And the throat load is rattled. Handful of tights for some extra leverage, and Jimmy Cash finds a face full of turnbuckle and an added diamond cutter to boot. Big neck breaker, and only a 2 count. The throat load. Big throat chop by the throat load. And I'm not exactly sure why they call him the throat load. There's a little bit of assonance there, as the O sounds similar. Big elbow drop. I don't know why they call him the throat load. I think he's coming out with an energy drink or something soon. I'm sure if Kenny Casanova hears that, he'll be marketing something next week on KennyCasanova.com. Look at that. He's going to drop the elbow, but turns it in to an insult as he just steps over the torso. The big chiseled chest of Jimmy Cash, our U.S. champ. Big right hand, another right hand, and a third. Jimmy Cash into the ropes and on the receiving end of a lariat clothesline. Throat load up to one knee. Now standing above his opponent is tasting gold here. He can mount some offense against Jimmy Cash. He looks like a big pit bull in that ring. Giving up a good 7 or 8 inches in height. Jimmy Cash makes up for it in girth, but at this moment is on the receiving end of a suplex. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Right now the throat load coming a little frustrated that he's not grabbing the belt as quickly with as much cocky ease as he thought that he might be able to here tonight. A couple of nice snap air takedowns and a third for gentle measure as the big giant just said, would you like to see something cool? We're going to see a corkscrew moonsault or something like that here. No, it's the chin lock from hell. how cool that is. It's just a chin lock. Maybe it's cool in the throat load. Jimmy Cash trying to stay in this match, but oxygen's being cut off as the throat load's wearing down the big man in the cheetah print. Wait a second, that's all. It's 2. Wait, nope, not yet. It's not over, folks. Fans, Cash is getting up. Big elbow, another big elbow, off the ropes for momentum, and a big knee lift. The throat load yet to pull the straps up on that singlet he's wearing, as he hasn't had a moment to collect himself with the advance of Jimmy Cash here. Jimmy Cash coming off the far ropes for a big boot by the throat load, taking his man down, and he says that's it, it's all over, and the count, only a 2 count. Should have hooked the leg there. I think Kenny Casanova's calling that on the rookie, World of Hurt rookie here, throat load, Brodie Lee. As you'll remember, maybe a few short months ago when Kenny Casanova still managed Damage Inc., he left them to focus on this rookie's career and brought him to U.S. Championship. Gold missing on the head, the flying headbutt, as Kenny Casanova lined up with Shayna and formed a new version of Camp Casanova where he enlisted the likes of Miss DeVille and Barbie, and also the cornerstone that we're seeing fight for the U.S. Championship tonight. Again, trying to win back that gold he held only a few short weeks ago. Big right hand taking down the throat load, and Jimmy Cash now on the offense. Lines up his arm, looks like he's going for a fireman's carry. It's a spinning Death Valley driver of sorts. And Jimmy Cash is calling for a high-risk maneuver as the Jact one climbs up to the top rope. You don't see Jimmy Cash do quite too often. Big reverse spinning elbow, just drilling throat load down, and now he's got to go for the cover. And that could be it. He could have retained his belt here. 1, 2. Casanova jumps in there. He's being distracted here a bit. Hudson Todd, the official. Hammerlock him. Look at this. Jimmy Jact. Just drilling him with the forget about it. A one-arm power bomb of sorts, but the referee's out of position. And Shayna, the evil temptress as she is, she threw a chair into the ring. As Kenny Casanova, see, I knew this. I knew those two snakes on the outside were going to cause some kinds of problems. Big chair shot by the throat load, and Todd Taylor saw nothing. And look at this. Throat load's playing possum. He's fine. Look at him. He's laying down, pretending he's still out from that move that Cash hit him with. How long is he going to put up this charade? Jimmy Cash could be out for, who knows, 20, 30, maybe 3 hours. You could keep counting, as he's just been nailed, unbeknownst to the ref, by that steel chair. Cash trying to shake it off, but he could have a concussion. And the throat load just nails. He nailed him. And that's it, folks. Look, wait a second. He's the champ. I forgot. Jimmy Cash just lost the belt. Oh my goodness, what a travesty. And the throat load hitting Jimmy Cash, that neck breaker, and that was all she wrote. And he grabs back the U.S. gold once again. But he didn't do it on his own. There are two in there with the assist, with the alley-oop, if you will. Kenny Casanova distracted the ref as Shayna threw in that steel chair. And the belt has changed hands.